how often do you practice your balance? How often do you work on improving your balance? So you could unlock so much potential in your running if you spend time doing balance work. So this is going to be the ultimate balance workout that will ultimately improve your running, because running is simply one single leg balance to the other. So we're just hopping from one leg to the other at speed. So if we can improve that and that stability and that strength in our balance, we are going to run better. So we're going to start nice and steady, and we're going to warm our way into this practice. So we're going to wake the shoulders up by taking the arms out nice and wide. This is my right, but it looks like your left. So we'll start with the left foot standing, a slight bend in the left knee. We're going to bring the right knee up to about hip height if we can. And if this feels wobbly already and you feel like you can't hold this, that's a really good indication that there's so much potential that we can unlock from your running, from your body, if we improve your balance. And we're going to get a little bit of lateral movement, so side to side movement, which tests the foot. So in supination and pronation, which you've probably heard of, we're going to step to the side, and as we come up, we're going to drive that other knee up. So drive the left knee up. A little bit of a pause and squeeze. And then we're going to gradually work our way through this and warm up a little bit. So we're going to come up, drive the knee, pause, step to the side, drive the knee. So you'll feel that you have to, as you continue to just do this, step and pause, step, drive, pause, step, drive, pause. That's the rhythm, step, drive, pause. Continue to do that and I'll chat to you. Probably bore you. So if we can improve our lateral stability, so as we're stepping to the side and we're really focusing on that balance, we're going to improve the foot strength, which is good. It's going to be able to absorb and push more energy off, which is going to improve our running. But every single time we hit the floor in foot contact, we're just going to have more stability, more strength, more power in pronation and supination as we go left and right with this. We're nearly there. Shoulders should be aching. If we go through this and at any point you have to pause or stop, or you can't balance as well as me, don't judge your body against mine. Just work with however you can do it, and know that if you're not doing it as well as I am, there's so much potential that you could improve on. So this is a good indication to keep coming back to this. We're nearly there. This last one, and relax. Give those shoulders a little bit of a wiggle. Well done. We're going to come back to the top of your mat, and then what we're going to do from here is we're going to stand into the left foot, and we're going to do reaches with a coordination movement with this. So like running is a coordination movement. We're going to do a balancing reach. So we're standing into the left foot with a slightly bent left knee. I'm going to reach. I'm going to come back because I'm going to touch the window there. I'm going to reach forwards with my right hand, but reaching back with my right leg. So what that looks like is I'm going to reach forwards with my right hand, but reach my right toes away from my right hand, and then come back up to stand. Light tap on the right foot. Now I'm going to bring my left arm into play at the same time. So as my right leg goes back, I'm going to try and bring my left arm back as well. So again, what it looks like, right arm reaches, left arm reaches back, right toes reach back. Coming back up to standing, and if you can, don't touch the foot down. I'm going to go for 30 seconds on each side. So you ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And again, if you can, bend the knee a lot and come back up. So the further you bend the knee, the further you'll be able to reach forwards and the more work in your balance you get. Again, we're going nice and slow, so don't go too quick because we want stabilising strength adaptations in those muscles, and we can only get that by slow, controlled movements. Really focusing on activating that big toe, push the big toe into the floor. Again, the arch of the foot, we're nearly there, last one. And come back up nice and tall. You should feel the heat in that left foot and the left big toe muscle, the arch of the foot. I'm going to go into the right foot. Again, let's just test, let's just check it. So we're going to go right knee slightly bent. We're going to reach forwards with the left hand, reach back with the left toes. Let's just test that for a moment. Okay, and then standing up, we're going to add the right arm in now. So reaching forwards with the left hand, reach back with the right arm and the left leg this time, okay? So pause and shake. That's the one we're going to do for 30 seconds. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Left arm reaches forwards, right arm and left leg reach back, bend the knee. Good. Again, nice and slow control. Push down through that right big toe. If you're struggling with this, again, don't worry, just go wherever you can go. Make the movement smaller. And again, it's a really good indication that we can improve your balance and really unlock your potential. This is going to be a really good balance workout for you to come back to numerous times to really improve. Last one, your balance and your running. Okay, and just pause, have a little bit of a wiggle, feel the heat. That side was stronger for me. Now this one, what we're going to do, left foot into the middle of the mat, with the right foot touching the left heel, as if you're on one train track, so a single train track. And then already that might feel quite wobbly. That's good if it does. We're going to go arms out nice and wide. And then from here, what we're going to do is you're going to bring your heels up as high as you can. And again, push down through the big toes. And look at the time, I'm going to go for about a minute. Okay, and pressing nice and strongly through the big toes. Now, if you're feeling okay, you could bring the hands to the hips. But again, really making sure that we're pushing down through the big toe. If you wobble and you fall out of it, make sure you come back in with that nice narrow feet. So your feet are as if you're on one train track. If you're liking this practice, give it a like. Give it a comment maybe, let me know what you thought of this, how it felt, what the response was in your body, what you found challenging, how well did you balance. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, join my community. I'm a growing community. I love to communicate with you. Well done, we're nearly there. Keep breathing. If you're feeling that heat, again, wherever you're feeling it, that's the areas that are weaker, that we're strengthening, that's a good thing. And then slowly release. For me, is the arch of the big toe and the left side, and then the calf muscles. Give the legs a little shake. Well done. Okay, so stepping the right foot into the middle of the mat, touch the left toes towards the heel. Again, nice and narrow, as if we're on one train track. Hands out wide to start, and then we're going to go up. We're going to go for about a minute again. Okay, and heels as high as you can. If you're feeling okay here, you could go hands to the hips. Relax the shoulders, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, that creates more tension in the muscles. Maybe have a smile at this challenge, get playful with it. So we're not being too forceful and aggressive. If you can't balance as well as what I'm doing, don't judge your body against mine. I'm here to help guide you to get stronger, improve your balance, improve your body, and ultimately improve your running. Ooh. Okay, we're nearly there. Keep going. Really pressing those big toes into the floor. Relax your shoulders. Okay, last 5 seconds coming up. Okay, and then we're going to go down, slowly release. Again, feel the heat, feel the weight that we've just created in the body. Again, all that strength that we're creating is going to really improve your running. Every time your foot comes into contact with the floor, that stabilizing force that you're going to get from all of those muscles now and all that balance is just going to improve how good you feel in your running. So now what we're going to do is left foot into the floor again, hands to the hips, nice and tall, and then we're going to drive the right knee up. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to close your eyes and we're just going to focus. So again, really pushing down through that left big toe. We're going to go for 30 seconds and try to touch down as little as you can, and we're going to go now. It's challenging this morning for me. Is it afternoon or evening for you, wherever you may be? This left foot, a couple of times. Okay, keep going. Last 10 seconds. And then release. Good work. That was a challenge for me today. Left big toe and arch of the foot was really strengthening. How was that for you? Going to go right foot into the middle of the mat. Again, we're going to go 30 seconds. Just set your awareness into your foot, hands to the hips, which narrows your balance, which makes it harder. I'm going to drive the left knee up, and then we're going to go for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1 and close your eyes. Again, if you need to, you can just open your eyes. Keep breathing. It's quite difficult to talk and do this. Focusing on words rather than focusing on what my body's doing. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep pushing down through that big toe. Well done. Almost there. And then release. A little blink and a wobble. Good work. How was that for you? Both sides, was they the same? Was they different? Was one better than the other? That gives you a good indication of any imbalances you might have that we can work on and strengthen. Okay, so now we're going to do that, but open, eyes open. So back into the left foot, drive the right knee up, hands onto the hips. And we're just going to hold this again for 30 seconds and let's go off. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Might feel a bit stronger now. Keep a slight bend in that left knee, so the standing knee. Really push down through the big toe and the little toe, like the ball of the little toe and the heel. So you've got a good, strong, stable foot. Keep breathing. We've got last 5 seconds coming up. Well done. And relax. Good work. Okay, just have a little pedal. I'm going to go into the right side. And right foot into the mat. Hands to the hips. Bring the left knee up. And let's go. Hands to the hips makes it harder because we're narrowing your balance. Again, if you keep touching down, that's absolutely fine. Just keep practicing, keep strengthening those balance, stabilizing muscles, but also your brain. The connections from your central nervous system, so the brainstem throughout that rich network of nerves throughout your body. Nearly there. And relax. Good work. Have a little bit of a wiggle and a shake. Well done. Okay, last one. What we're going to do is we're going to stand in the middle of your mat towards the top of your mat. Left foot, left knee slightly bent. And we're going to go hands onto the hips again. And this time what we're going to do with the right foot, we're going to touch right big toe to the top left corner, right big toe to the left, to the top right corner. So left corner, left corner, right corner. As I'm doing that, what I'm going to do is bend in the knee every single time. So I'm getting a little bit of glute and thigh work at the same time, pushing strongly down with that left big toe. Okay, so we're going to go 30 seconds each side. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Hands to the hips. So again, it narrows the balance, makes it that bit harder, and we're focusing on really activating that big toe muscle. Have a good bend in the knee all the time, again, which is going to really work suppleness and mobility into the ankle as well. Keep breathing. So you can feel all of that work should be going all the way up into the glute. Ooh, a little bit of a wobble. This is the last one, maybe the arch and the foot. It's really feeling it. I've got last 5 seconds. And relax. Good work. Give that leg a little shake. Well done. I'm going to go into the right foot. Now we're going to go last 30 seconds on the right foot. Again, if you've enjoyed this practice, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And leave a comment. Let me know how you felt, how this practice felt. Did your left side feel the same as your right? Was you as good at balancing as you thought you was? Is there more potential that you can unlock? We're going to go right foot again. Ready? 30 seconds and let's go. So hands onto the hips, left toes to the top corners, bending that knee all the time. Just constantly balancing, really lightly tapping the toe to the floor. So there's less than 1% of my body weight that I'm tapping this toe into the floor with. I'm focusing on the glute work, focusing on the bending of the knee and the working into the ankle. We're almost there. Last one. Okay, and relax. Good work. Well done. So again, we can learn a lot from that work. We can learn a lot about the imbalances that we might have in our body. And also that'll give us a good indication of the areas that we need to strengthen and improve. Maybe you need to come back to this practice and really strengthen those areas and strengthen out those imbalances numerous times. Let me know again in the comments how you felt with this video, what it felt like in your body, how good was you balancing. And give it a like, subscribe to the channel, And if you are wanting to maybe have a little bit of a stretch now, you feel like, oh, I've created a lot of heat, maybe have one of these videos that you can have a nice good stretch out. And I shall speak to you in the next episode. Thank you for following along with me.